All right. So, I had an incident happen. This was probably 2 months ago now, but it's pretty funny, and I thought I would share it. This is like the first time I've gone live on YouTube, so I selected, yes, it's for kids, even though it's kind of a messed up story, but do my best to keep my verbiage as appropriate as possible for children. I was attending a jiu-jitsu submission grappling event. Some of my friends were competing, and that's not really the important part of the story. It was being held in this hotel, and I went to the restroom, and when I went walking in, there's urinals, and there's usually a lower urinal, right? And I don't need ever really to use the lower urinal, even though I'm very short. I'm like 5'5". But I come around the corner and I'm like, oh wow, that is a really low urinal. Like, even for a low urinal, it was lower than I would expect. And I was like, oh, look, it's the little baby Bobby size, blah 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 urinal. And I'm like, just goofing to myself in my mind. I didn't say that out loud. I don't walk into bathrooms and be like, blah blah blah. And I walk up and I start peeing, and I didn't notice this detail until somebody else went to use the urinal next to me. But the barriers they have between urinals, well, that barrier was also very low, like maybe a little lower than my shoulder height. I'm peeing. And okay, so they probably were building the bathroom, and they were like, all right, cool, and we put in the low urinal, and they put that one in, and and we put the barrier next to it, and then they're like, all right, we're gonna put the regular size urinals in, and so that was pretty low. I didn't notice it until somebody approached. The somebody that approached was a young man that must have been at least 7 feet tall. At least 7 feet tall. Whatever. No biggie. I'm not trying to really look. I just kind of like, whoa. And then he started to pee. And there's horrific traffic here. I'm going to go around a bunch of it. He started to pee, and I didn't notice it until he started to pee because something horrible happened. But, as you can imagine, somebody that's 7 feet tall is very likely to be pretty well endowed. And so, and maybe you can imagine if somebody's very well endowed, that, I don't know, maybe this young man's pee hole's big around as a fucking nickel or something, because when he started peeing, right, mind you, his stuff is I don't know, less than a foot lower than my face, and the urinal is right there, and maybe his stream was really strong because sprinkles of this young man's pee landed on my face, and I was like, oh my god. And I'm actively, I'm not trying to pee all over, I didn't want to pee on the wall. I peed a little bit on myself, and he's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, sir. And I'm like, that's okay, it's okay. What's he gonna do? I didn't want to be mad at him or some shit. And I'm like, oh dear, this is terrible. But yeah, that happened to me. I have PTSD from it, I guess. I don't know. Like, I didn't tell the story. I didn't even tell my wife when I came out of the bathroom. I was like, oh no. So it was like I blocked it out. I was like, that didn't happen. I'm fine. I was like washing my face in the sink, and my shirt was all wet. I pee in my underwear and my pants a little bit. Yeah. So, anyway, I wanted to share that with you guys because I love you. I don't know why. I have a story to tell. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, just in the last week or so, I started telling people that happened to me. Oh, I see why we have traffic here. This light is out. This sucks. Okay. Anyway, have a great day, people. Be nice to people, and like maybe that's something you can be mindful of. Like if you're at a urinal and somebody like over 7 feet tall goes to pee next to you, like you might like, I don't know if you can find a way to put that on pause, or maybe like bring up, like get your like, you know, like guard up. Like, I mean, like you're getting punched, you gotta kind of, yeah, just training. Okay. All right, kids. Have a great day.